The security mindset, or I really like the phrase culture of security. So there needs to be a focus on that. And here's the thing, it ain't going away. It, in fact, is going to get much more stringent, and there are going to be things that come up between now and probably next year. You look at things like the FTC safeguards and who those impact. Mom and pop accounting shops versus big automotive dealerships. They're all on the hook now for developing a security program. And oftentimes those folks, especially if you look for like automotive dealerships, it's usually just the guy who's somewhat good with technology is the guy that's running the security.
He's the IT guy, right?
Yeah, and you can't blame him for it because in the past this has worked. Well, now there's federal charges that can be levied against those individuals who don't take the correct steps in order to actually protect themselves. We can sit here and we can talk about whether or not MFA is enabled, whether or not somebody uses a password manager, whether or not there's long passwords versus short password. We can talk about technologies and controls and all of those things, but really what it boils down to is understand the regulations, that somebody's got eyes on the glass because it's going to continue to grow. This is something like a 500% growth. I don't expect that to slow down any time. And for folks that are not putting focus on security now, it's going to bite you in the butt at some point in time. And not to spread FUD, but it's one of those things where it'll come back around and get you at some point.
Yeah, it's not going to